From WKYC Studios, this is What's Next with Russ Mitchell and Lena Lai.
And good evening. We begin with breaking news tonight. A search and rescue operation is underway after a plane crashed near the Potomac River near Washington, D.C.
Here is what we know right now. An American Airlines regional jet collided midair with a military Black Hawk helicopter as it approached a runway at Reagan Washington National Airport.
That crash happened just before 9 o'clock tonight. The American Airlines flight from Wichita, Kansas was on approach to National Airport, which, by the way, is in Arlington, Virginia, just across the Potomac from D.C. The airport is now closed.
Now, take a look at this video. In the video, I marked the two separate aircraft. This is from the Kennedy Center Cam in Washington, D.C., which appears to capture the mid-air collision that happened at 8:47 p.m. right there. The passenger plane and the military helicopter appear to fall into the Potomac River.
Our sister station, WUSA in Washington, D.C., is on top of the story. Let's dip into their live coverage right now.
Coming from Wichita, Kansas, into Reagan National, he showed me the text message that the last one that he received from his 26-year-old wife, where she said that she was preparing to land in about 20 minutes. And that was the last message that he received from her. I asked him what's going through his mind, how is he feeling, and you can see him visibly shocked. We're working on trying to get that sound turned around in studio. Once you guys get that sound prepared, let me know and I'll certainly toss to it. But it was heartbreaking to hear what this man was going through. I asked him what sort of information had he received from the airline. He said nothing. Anything from investigators? Nothing. He said it wasn't until he looked on social media that he realized something had happened and he brought his way down here to the airport. We have that sound ready. Let's take a listen.
I'm just praying that somebody's pulling her out of the river right now as we speak. That's all I can pray for. I'm just praying to God.
When was the last time you spoke with her?
She texted me that they were landing in 20 minutes.
Can you show us a text message that you got from her?
Landing in 20 minutes. The rest of my text did not get delivered. That's when I realized something might be up.
That's when he realized something might be up, when he didn't get a response from his wife who was on that plane. I asked him about his wife. He said that she went to Wichita, Kansas for work and that she always had a fear of flying, that she never really was comfortable. And tonight he is waiting desperately for answers. He's by his phone trying to talk with anyone that could potentially give him some information. I told him the little bit of information that we had and provided that to him. But you saw him along with another family member pacing this terminal, Terminal 2, trying to get answers about his wife that was on that American Airlines flight. Guys.
You know, that gentleman that you talked with reminds us that the plane crashed, but dreams crashed, hopes crashed, lives crashed. So much happened when that plane did not land on runway 33 like it was supposed to tonight.
It's also a reminder that this is so paralyzing. You know, usually during disasters, during events like this, these emergency responses, you know, we're told to do something, to move and do something.
And again, you're watching our live coverage. We've dipped in the WUSA coverage in Washington, D.C. Anchors Leslie Foster and Lorenzo Hall there at the anchor desk. Larry Miller out in the field, and he just spoke with someone whose wife was on that plane. We heard word a few minutes ago that they had recovered 4 people, rescued, I should say, 4 people. No word on any other survivors or fatalities at this point.
Just chilling stories coming tonight. In just a few minutes at about 11:10, NBC News will have a special report coming up, and we'll bring it to you as it happens.
We certainly will.